What up? Lamont Gregory. About to shoot this video, make a difference, save the youth. This is not a rap video. Starting out where basically my life started for real, for real. We on Douglas Street, and that was Buckle. It's crazy how dead this street is now. Before we get too deep into it, let me shout out my boy Devo, my boy B-Hog. So that's where everything started at. Oh, they knocked down grandma's house. I grew up in this, it was a house right here. It's crazy. My Uncle Bo crib was my Uncle Bo crib. They got that for sale sign on there, I think. A lot of growing up memories in there. That was my daddy's house growing up. It was a house right here. Dang, that's gone too. They must have just did that. It's crazy. We had another one of the early locations. We had Blair School, ignore that, Anchor Bay Lighthouse. I don't know what they mean. This Blair School, if you grew up in Newport, this is where you came, was at kindergarten through 3rd grade or something. But I would like for this to be the community center. I've talked to some people. Some people say it ain't worth buying, but it'll be perfect. What we want to do for the community as far as with the different classrooms and the lunchroom, gym already in there. It'll be perfect for what we need to do. And they got a playground already. So trying to get it, but it's got a lot of work. So to make a different foundation, what the basis would be a Big Brother, Big Sister program. We have a lot of kids growing up in our communities, which is Madison, Venice, Brooklyn area. A lot of kids grow up, father either not around or incarcerated, stuff like that. So we want to give them a positive role model in their life, somebody who's going to actually spend time with them, somebody going to guide them in all aspects of life. Once we do get our 501 going, which working on that, and I do get the applicants for the Big Brothers. I hope y'all be serious, because it's serious to me. Big Brother, Big Sister program. You're going to have to spend time, and which that's why we're going to raise funds and everything, so you don't have to come out your pocket, come out of our funds. You'll be like a father figure to that little brother, little sister, and that's what I want the basis to be built around. We have too many kids growing up without a good role model, without somebody in their life that can tell them when they're doing right from wrong, help them through school, a lot of different things. So that's what the basis of our program is going to be about. But we're going to expand as well. I want us to touch different cities. When I get the community center going and everything, I want us to incorporate, have our own teams. Madison Eagles, shout out to my cousin. Our fundraiser is going to be dead because we're going to be granted all our money. So I got a big vision. I don't want to give away everything, but that's the basis of the program. Big Brother, Big Sister. Make a difference in people's lives, man. The youth, we got to save the youth. Like I've been saying for the last 2 years, save the youth. That's important. That's the future. That's what I'm all about. Make a difference program will be about. Now we in Venice, another city for the Make a Difference. We in the back of Venice. I've lived here on several occasions. Klein Street, Robin Street, and Lincoln Street twice. So yeah, I'm in Venice. Save the youth. To me, it means helping out the youth, of course. All the kids from about 5 to 18. Of course, everything starts at home, but once kids get to a certain age, they rarely spend a lot of time with their parents. If you think about it, you at school about 7-8 hours a day, then you most likely coming home and going to play outside soon you get out, and then it's homework and sleep. So really, you don't have a lot of kids spending time with their parents. Of course, everything starts at home, and parents come first, but I just want to create something that'll help the parents out. Parents that work certain shifts, if they can. I want the community center to be a place that they can bring their kids to for help. I want to be able to have a babysitting service, a daycare, all of this. I want all that stuff to be incorporated into the Make a Difference Foundation. So saving the youth, to me, teaching them about certain aspects of life that we didn't have growing up. Nobody taught us of financial responsibility at a young age. We didn't learn it until we was older. So I want the kids to be able to know stuff like that at a young age. I want kids to know that you don't have to be street to be liked or looked at a certain way. Like, you can just be yourself. You don't have to be this hood dude and all of that stuff to be liked or be respected. None of that stuff. I want kids to know they can basically be themselves. A lot of things outside of parents raise our kids. We got stuff like music. You spend a lot of time peers. I'm a person, personally, I don't believe in peer pressure, but a lot of people do. I believe if you want to do something, you're gonna do it. Your friends ain't really doing nothing but edging it, but I don't can't nobody make me do nothing I want to do. But everybody don't feel like that. So peer pressure, I want kids to be able to know it's cool to say no to certain things. I don't need to name a lot of stuff because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can tell what I'm talking about. But I want kids to know they can say no. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. And if your friends judge you for that, then they're not your friends. Music, I mean, I guess music, it has become a big influence on us. And you could just see a group of kids now and they're rapping all kind of stuff. You know, we all listen to street music. We all listen to music about women, disrespecting women and all kind of stuff. Like, everybody like that music, even women like that music. But I want them to know that's not a reality. You don't another thing is, and that's another thing, the way we treat our women, as they should be taught that rather at a certain age. Kids are taught, I know when I was coming up, not saying my parents taught me that, but your surroundings is like, have as many women as possible and all of that. And I probably created from people that's younger than me, and but I want them to know y'all can respect women. Ain't nothing wrong with respect women. Always be honest. I want kids to know stuff like that. I want young girls to know they don't have to be working and all of that good stuff to get attention. It's gonna bring bad attention. All attention ain't good attention. You don't want that bad attention. You want positive energy. And you could be looked at as boring. People will judge you, all that stuff. But that's another thing we have to get out of that mindset. And it starts at the youth age. We have to get rid of that mindset. We disrespecting ourselves, disrespecting our women, disrespecting our parents, all of this stuff. A lot of people raised by single mothers. So you go out there, you don't want nobody treating your mom like that, but you'll go out and treat a young lady like this. So I want the kids to know they don't have to do all of this stuff. They don't have to disrespect nobody. I want the kids to know they can be themselves. I want kids to know they can be what they want to be. Like, just be you. You don't hide none of this stuff. I want kids to know at a young age about certain careers. Like, you don't have to settle for these petty jobs they put in the surrounding areas of poverty-stricken environments, like warehouse jobs and stuff like that. Now, some people make a lot of good money at warehouse jobs, and I ain't knocking it. I'm just saying we don't have to settle for that. Like, we could be electricians, we could be mechanics, we could be all of this stuff. And then once you go pick up that trade, then you go take a business class or two. Now you working on an entrepreneurship. So it's like, now you in business for yourself. So it's a lot of stuff I don't have enough time on this video to say all the stuff that I want to do to help the youth, save the youth, but it's a lot of positive energy that we're gonna bring into it, and I'll be all day talking about it. But I want a lot to say to youth. I want our upcoming class to be fantastic. Like, I want it to be great. So save the youth, yeah, that's our slogan, that's our motto, that's the mission. People who not from the hood, Lord, don't want to be from out here. Like, we just eating steaks and shrimp every day. I think you learn how to be a hustler for sure. Like, you grow up with less, so you appreciate everything you have more. You see how you was raised. Or say, for instance, if you was raised and you didn't have a lot. So that right there alone should be a positive for you. You should take that energy and be like, okay, when it's my turn to have kids, I don't want my kids to want for nothing. Therefore, I'm gonna go hard and get what I need to get before I create my own family. And now your kids are being raised in, for instance, a Belleville area or something like, and you don't even necessarily have to take them out of Madison or out of any hood around here. You don't have to take them out, but they have more. And you talk to them about how you appreciate what you have as well. Like, everybody not as fortunate as you to have what you have. So yeah, that's one thing you could take from being the hood. You learn how to be strong, you learn how to survive. That's all incorporated in what I just spoke about. You have to learn how to survive. I mean, it's been times where the only thing we had to eat was noodles at nighttime. Like, ain't no meal, like, we got noodles tonight. That's what y'all gonna eat. So you learn how to survive. That stuff like that builds character to me. You don't have what you want, so you adapt. You adapt to the lesser things, and like I said, and all that can come back to you thinking, man, I ain't gonna grow up like this. Or whenever you're able to work You turn 16, you go out there and get you a job. Now your parent don't have to fully support you. Like, you can go get your own shoes, go get your own clothes and stuff now. I think the most important thing you can learn in the hood is finding out what you don't want to be.
Exactly.
Like, you can grow up and you can see what type of people you don't want to hang around with. So you be like, okay, that's a group of kids right there. Okay, I don't want to be like them kids. Or, for instance, you see a group of grown-ups. It could be your family. Okay, for instance, me. Most of my people grew up, they was in the streets. Like, damn, I think all my uncles, even my mama was at one point in time. So I grew up around all of that. And at a young age, I knew, and most of my siblings knew, they ain't want nothing to do with that type of life. So you grow up and you don't have to find a role model. You just be like, I'm making sure I don't want to be like none of these people. And that could be a positive growing up. First of all, you shouldn't want to be like nobody. Now, having a role model is good. They can teach you the right things, but you don't want to be like your role model. They just gonna steer you into a positive direction. And again, that's what the Make a Difference Foundation is gonna be based upon. But growing up in the hood, rather, it's a lot of people, like the media and everything, it'll tell you it's bad, but not to me. Like, I loved it. I don't know. I guess that's because that's my only perspective in life. I didn't have the other stuff. I didn't grow up getting everything I wanted. Yeah, we had Nikes, but we had to wait. Like, it was one of our times a month or something. Like, for instance, one month the twins would get some shoes, then the next month Singer get some shoes, and then my sister, and then me. So it was just like, each month you're gonna take your turn. You're gonna have to sacrifice this time and wait. So you didn't have a lot. My dad, he went to jail when I was young. I think I was in the seventh grade. So yeah, after that, like, I grew up with, I'd say, hold on, let me take a step back. Growing up with nothing from the jump is better than growing up when you have everything and then it's been took away from you. So my dad, like I said, he went to jail when I was 7th grade, so I think that's 11 or 12 years old. I had everything I wanted, had it. My mama didn't have to worry about too much about me. She take care of my other siblings. And then all of that was taken away. In 7th grade, I literally had 3 pair of pants. And anybody who grew up with me and went to school with me in the 7th grade, they'll tell you, I had 3 pair of pants. And it was 1 pair of pants that I used to wear twice a week, and they was hella noticeable because they had some Anichi pants. Anybody who grew up with me in the 7th grade or middle school, they'll tell you I ain't lying. I wore them pants all the goddamn time. And nobody ever made fun of it either. That's just crazy to me. But yeah, it's like growing up out here, man, you either have it or you don't. And the people who don't have it, sometimes they go into bad situations and take it. Or they go into the streets so they can get the money to have it. It's like, I think materialistic items can be like a drug for some people. If they don't have it and they see everybody with, like, all my friends got these shoes, mama, why I can't have these shoes? So then mama ain't got it. So then they grow up and they start figuring out a way to get money so they can get it. That's not a positive, that's a negative. You shouldn't think about it like that. You should be like, okay, I'm gonna work my way to get it. Like, fast money ain't always good money. Yeah, growing up out here, it's just a lot of life lessons you learn, man. A lot of positive for me. I mean, everybody's experience is different, but can't nothing influence me but me. So, and I tried to put that into everybody that I was around. Like, can't nothing influence me but me. Positives. We got so many positive people that grew up in neighborhoods like ours. You got people starting businesses. Read. That's what a lot of people don't do. They just read, man. I promise you can find out so much good stuff about growing up in our neighborhoods. You can just, stay to yourself or keep to your group of friends. When it's time for you to go grow up, get a job, we want to have programs for that through our foundation. I want to have connections to certain schools like Rankin. That's a school that we can get into business with per se. Like I be sending people out there. Like, man, it's a lot, man. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank right now, but it's a lot of positive you can learn from growing up in the hood. I promise you. In closing, I want to say thanks to Kurt Island Productions for shooting the video. Dominica Designs for making the shirt, man. She did a great job on the shirt. This is gonna be the official shirt of the Make a Difference Foundation. I got a stain on it, but yeah, make a difference, man. We out here trying to create positive vibes in the neighborhood.